Ready to eat. I like it rough. Don't touch my hot bubbles. Show me what you got. Son of a gun, we are excited. Welcome to the Hot Pot Potty Podcast. One of your hosts here, Brooke Holman. I'm Jen Tatro. This is a podcast all about women in music. One of our first guests is a gem. We've got Luna Rose Wolf here with us today. Created LunaFest, has single-handedly, what would you say? You've
reinvigorated the punk scene in Longmont.
Nice, great. And I know that you're doing some charitable things in the community. You've done toy drives. You're doing open mics in Longmont. I mean, you're doing a lot for the music community. Mm-hmm. And I'm just so excited about that. Tell me where you get your energy for that.
I honestly don't know. My energy levels are always very low, but doing anything music or photography related, it just kind of puts me in a state where I have unlimited energy for it.
Fantastic. Another question that I had. How, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but we spoke about this before, and you kind of vaguely got into some detail about what happened when you got a DUI and ended up in the slammer in Boulder, and I really want to know what happened, and I want all the details.
So ultimately, I had a couple of beers at a couple of bars over the course of like 8 hours, and should have been around a 0.02, 0.03. But due to the meds I'm on, I had a higher blood alcohol level. And as I was driving away, it was freezing cold and I had shorts on. So I revved my Audi to max to try to heat up the engine. And of course, my rearview window was covered in snow. And as soon as I did that, the snow turned red and blue. And I got pulled over. They said, "We smell alcohol." I'm like, yes, I did have a couple of drinks. Got out of the car, did roadsides. They were fine. And then they took me to the station to blow, and I did a 0.14.
Wow. And then, well, walk me through what happened when you got put in jail. I want to know those details.
So they asked about my gender and such, and I said that I was a trans woman and would prefer to be housed with other women. And instead of putting me with other women or even with men, they put me in solitary confinement.
That's torture.
That's absurd.
That's insane.
For several days, I was sitting in a room with bright lights and basically looking at shapes in the paint to make time go by. I didn't have a clock. I didn't have shower resources. I didn't have anything.
So you didn't even know like what time it was, what
Nope.
day it was?
How long were you in there?
About 3.5 days.
3.5 days in just a room. You don't get to see sunlight. No, that's straight up torture. That's
Basically staring at this light 24/7.
holy cow.
That's a lot. I don't think I would have been able to handle that. I think you might be stronger than I am. Absolutely.
What kind of shapes did you see in the paint, though? Did it help you with the story or anything?
Oh, yeah. There was like dogs. There was 2 flies in the room that were keeping me entertained.
The buddies.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's awful. I had a weird side question I wanted to ask you about. So when you were taking photos of us, right, you did mention we were in Cheeseman Park. For those that don't know, Cheeseman Park is built on top of several old graves in Denver, Colorado. And you mentioned that you saw some spirits sitting on the bench. I'm really curious how long you've experienced that and if you can communicate with spirits and ghosts.
It's been since I was a child, actually. I have largely turned it off as an adult, but anything that's on the strong side still comes through. And yes, I can communicate.
I find that fascinating. Could you tell me one of the most interesting conversations you've had with one?
Not really. The furthest conversation I've had was back in the Civil War area. And I had discussions with people that had died in like the 1700s, 1800s.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That was as a child. I kind of dumbed down my talents because it does get irritating in day-to-day life.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
Like letting the voices in kind of thing. You're like, no, this is my time. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that could be like overwhelming, probably.
Apparently, when I was 2 years old, I would talk into my bedroom, but no one was there. And then my little brother did the same thing, but I can't remember that from when I was 2. But
ghosts were there.
Yeah. I had a lot of weird nightmares. I remember that, and I thought my teddy bear was alive, and I thought I saw it move a few times.
Maybe
so
it was
extra nice to it.
Was it one of those? What were those one dolls that were the bear dolls that took the cassette tape and it came to life, supposedly? Did you hear about those?
No, but I was thinking Care Bears, but I don't think that's a Care Bear. That's a Scare Bear.
It was a Scare Bear. It might have been possessed. I had a question. I want to know how you got into photography and how you got so good at it and how you learned these things, because I've had, you've shot some of our shows, and there's been people in the audience that have told me, Luna is amazing. They're out there doing contortionist type things. And then when I see the photos, I'm like, these are amazing photos. These are really good photos. They're high quality. You capture a lot of things in action. And I just want to know, how'd you get your start? How'd you get so good?
It started back around 2021, 2022. I was at a bar back in Florida, and I had shot, it was saliva, actually.
Oh, nice.
With a cell phone. And the venue had contacted me and said, how did you get a professional camera past security? I said, I didn't, and showed them the photos on my cell phone, and they said, we have to get you access to our next show with a real camera. So I got one, and it blew up from there. Saliva invited me to a bigger event, and I shot dozens of artists there. And those artists have branched out and contacted me, and I've shot even more going forward.
Wow.
Wait, Saliva's the always. Yes. Yep. Oh, gosh, I listened to that song so much in high school. That's amazing.
Of course you did, Brooke.
Yeah, I angsted out. Never too much air horn.
Okay, so then maybe this is just some innate thing that's like a natural talent that you have.
It is. It's autodidactic in nature.
Okay.
Autodidactic?
I mean, because there's some things and some photos that I've seen, I'm thinking to myself, this is incredible. How did you get these photos? And it's just some natural... What did you say?
Autodidactic.
Autodidactic. Can you tell me what that means? I don't know.
Self-taught.
Self-taught. Okay.
Autodidactic.
I just learned something today. Okay.
Putting that one in the pocket. Haven't heard that word before. So, I mean, you said you're from Florida, right? And I know that Florida can sometimes be a bit conservative, potentially. What challenges did you face with the conservation, I guess, conservativeness in Florida versus here in Colorado?
I'd say it's a lot more trans-friendly here.
Yeah.
I had gotten close to getting in several fights, and I stopped a few from happening as well. And I haven't had to do that here yet.
Oh,
that's great.
Stopping fights. Teach me how. I haven't seen too many break out, but if there's a tactic. Besides inserting yourself.
Stopping fights. If you need to start some fights, you can come over this
More
way.
so fights towards me. Like somebody threw a punch at me, and I grabbed their fist like this, twisted it, and said, don't do that.
Oh. You're doing like jujitsu moves there. Do you know some jujitsu?
I know a little bit of Krav Maga and Muay Thai.
Okay. I like that.
I can moonwalk.
You just need a moonwalk out of a fight.
I'm just going to end this right here. Fight, I'm just going to moonwalk.
The best way out of a fight is just pull your pants down. They have no idea what to do.
Look over there.
Oh, man. All right. Putting that in the pocket, too. Learning so much today.
I have a question. Have you ever been starstruck by any of the people that you're working with?
Not really. I see stars as another person.
Okay. And then who's probably the most famous person that you've worked with that you're like, whoa?
I didn't work directly with them, but shooting Slipknot was probably my biggest.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. There we go. Pulling out the heavy hitters there.
Trash can drums. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you've worked with people like Slipknot, I assume you probably have some crazy stories. Maybe. And if so, what's one of like the craziest stories you have with the musicians you've worked with?
I don't have any crazy ones with Slipknot. Saliva,
Or
I have a
doesn't have to be
somewhat
Slipknot.
crazy one. I was sitting on their tour bus next to their guitarist who died 2 days later, which was kind of a rough one.
Whoa.
That is.
We were
That's really
sharing
cool.
a pizza and drinks and stuff, and then 2 days later I saw the news and I'm like, wow.
No, that's wild.
That is wild. That's sad. Yeah, that is sad. How many pillows do you sleep with at night?
Speaking of
Inquiring minds want to know.
Just one.
Just one? Really? No, you don't put anything between your knees or really? That's incredible. I sleep with probably 4. How about you?
I actually sleep with one. Well, I have one on the side just in case. I don't know. If I'm watching TV, I'll do 2. Then I put it away and I just sleep on one. I don't know. I like those flat, like lame pillows. Like the flatter, the better.
Especially
Yeah.
if they like the microfoam stuff.
Yes. Maybe that's why I have neck problems. I don't know. But
Yeah.
guessing.
I went through a period of time, like maybe a year ago, where my neck was so messed up and I had to have the flat pillows. But I've gone back to my 4 pillows.
No more, no less. Can you tell us more about LunaFest? When is it? What's it all about? I don't know. Give us them deets.
It has
Yeah,
just
hit us with
moved
the deets.
to an extra day. So it's now the 14th of June through the 21st.
14th of June. Put that in your calendar.
And there will be 105 bands total, which will break Longmont records by far.
105.
What? Okay, now I have to know, who are you most excited about that's coming to LunaFest?
I really shouldn't play favorites, but if I had to, I would say Wicked Vixen.
Okay, I'm going to make you play favorites. And, let's just hear a little bit of Wicked Vixen because once upon a time, Brooke and I played a show at Folcom X and we were done playing and we were wrapping up and we went to another bar and we saw Wicked Vixen and she ripped on the violin.
Let it rip. 105 bands. Did you have to reach out to each band? Like you had to, how did you find them? What was your selection process?
A lot of them are just bands I like, and then when other bands see that their friends are playing, they'll usually message me and be like, how do I get on here?
That's wild. I imagine that took a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. Things like this are done by teams, not by one person.
Okay. How many people are on your team?
Just me.
See, and this further instills my first question of you're doing all these things in the community and you're creating your own festival. That's unheard of. That's insane. I
have
don't know
3
how
festivals
you do it.
now.
You have 3 festivals. Tell us about the other festivals now,
Warped
too.
Wolf will be one of them,
Warped Wolf will be one.
and then Brews and Bangers.
Brews and Bangers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Now, where are these all going to take place at? So where's LunaFest going to take place at?
LunaFest will be at Gross and Bart Brewery in Longmont.
Okay, Gross and Bart Brewery in Longmont.
The other 2 probably the same, but not set in stone yet.
Perfect. So Longmont will be the hub for your festivals.
Yep.
Wow, lucky them. Lucky Longmont.
Lucky Longmont.
That's
Hello.
great. Longmont is a town that I love. It's up and coming, and, they deserve a good music scene there. So I'm glad you're doing that and bringing the artists there. You mentioned that Sugar Britches is going to be playing LunaFest and Mr. Knobs.
Mm-hmm.
Any other kind of local acts?
I will show you the entire list.
I would love to see that. Oh, I got the list.
Is this list available online anywhere?
It is lunarluxfest.org.
We got Blank Slate. We know Blank Slate. They're great. That's amazing. Yeah.
I can't help myself.
Ooh, I don't know who Witch Hound is, but I want to know more about them. Are there any bands? Are there any bands from Florida that you're excited about that are coming? Because I know
There is only one band from Florida coming so far.
Oh, who's that?
Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs. Can you tell me about them and their genre?
They're more of an alternative. They kind of have their own genre. That's kind of what I like to bring to LunaFest, bands that dig their own way into the scene and don't really fit a label.
Okay. Well, that's great.
What was that word that we learned the other day describing a type of sound? I know I looked it up. We couldn't pronounce it. It was dictatious or something like that. Was that it?
Oh, I'll find it for you.
I feel like it probably wasn't dictatious. But now I need to know what that means.
I'll tell you what it was. Dramaturgic.
Dramaturgic.
Do you know what that is?
An allergy to drama?
Now I forgot what it was. Can you look up the definition of that for us so we can
dramaturgic, which
we can learn something else today?
I don't really know how to spell that, but I'm giving it my
I
best
love
shot.
learning. I love new words.
Just got approved with my phone. I'm not a robot. Every day.
Beep boop.
All right. Relating to dramaturgy, which is the art and technique of writing, composing, and producing plays or dramatic works focusing on structure, themes, and technical aspects.
There we go.
There we go. Dramaturgic.
You just learned something today, folks.
Dramaturgic and audio. I already forgot the other word.
Yes, what was the other word that you shared with us earlier?
Autodidactic.
Autodidactic and dramaturgic.
Moment of silence. Embed that.
And now, I want to know a little bit more about this open mic that you're doing in Longmont. Tell me where it is. Tell me what time it starts and how it's going.
I actually stopped doing the open mic in Longmont.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Oh. So when did you stop? Recently?
About a month ago.
Oh.
So
I'm behind in the times, folks.
it seemed that not having alcohol makes people not have the social lubricant required to perform at open mics.
That saddens me.
I would like to disagree, but I do feel mostly, I think that it can be difficult. I don't know. For those of you who don't know, I don't really drink. Used to a lot, but yeah.
I want to give a clap to that because Brooke has been sober for how long now?
Oh gosh, it's been about a year now.
Yes.
But
Amen.
I do feel that it definitely it was hard, but it is definitely possible. I don't know, just I guess I don't. Really
I think it takes practice to feel comfortable doing it. It's not a natural thing.
it's more so like finding the confidence in yourself.
Yes.
I think deep down, like that's where it's coming from, and I think maybe sometimes alcohol it sort of like masks that feeling or insecurity. But I don't know. Yeah, just be confident. Like you got it.
Get
You all
out
got it.
there. Don't let alcohol.
No one's making
stop
fun of you. Yeah, like most of the people just want to have fun. Like share your talents with everyone.
But you're special. There weren't enough special people there.
There were no special people there.
Well, that really truly does make me sad, and I was racking my brain the other day talking to a client. I do massage, and he was saying that it's hard to go out if you don't drink. We need more social scenes where you don't have to drink.
More sober bars.
Yes. More sober bars. What can we do about this? Is anybody out there wanting to start a sober bar? We will come to your sober bar.
And there are plenty of kava bars, but we need more that have other things like tea and coffee and things like that are more...
And ones that are willing to have bands play and open mics and just let people that are artists get into the community and not feel like you have to drink to participate.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me, there is a sober open mic night. I need to look up the details. I think there's a few, but I think it's at the Phoenix, actually.
I would love to know
Yeah,
about
the
this.
Phoenix. Oh, gotta prove I'm not a robot.
So can you tell me, is that in Denver?
As soon as my phone knows I'm not a robot, I will tell you.
Tell me now.
At this point, Brooke, I'm convinced you're a robot.
I am not a robot.
Beep, boop, beep.
Location information. Yeah, it's in Denver. And I cannot find the details, but from what I remember, it's once a month. Family-friendly, sober, open mic night. The next one is July 24th at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yeah, at the Phoenix. And that is 2122 South Lafayette Street in Denver. Yeah, I think they do it every month. And there's a few others, too. I need to make a list of those.
Thanks for sharing that. And, I mean, I'm just so proud of you. I'm just going to say it again for your sobriety.
Stop it.
And I want to give you a pound. And it's incredible. I could get emotional about it, but I won't. But I'm very excited for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I would like to shout out one of my friends, Lady Fine Line. She's celebrating 18 months sober, and she is the one that made our shirts. Super last minute. Let's show the back. Show the
Lady
back.
Fine Lines. Give her a shout out.
Yeah,
She's an
go give her a
artist.
follow. She's amazing. Did it last minute, and they look phenomenal.
She made these shirts for us.
We're gonna have more coming.
Yes, let's give her a shout out. What? Lady Fine Lines in Denver. Catch her at some of those. She does some of those pop-up art.
Yeah, she puts on the holiday market and Homo Halloween. And there's another one.
Gay.
I can't think of the other one, but no, she's amazing. Yeah, check her out.
Speaking of that,
Tinder.
if you ever want to do like some photo shoots there, I think that would go off really well for some lesbians. I'm just saying. Have a little booth, take photos of them.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, you can do like props, have a backdrop.
Yes,
and,
props, like you're
help
in a
them
photo
pose.
booth.
My biggest problem is okay. So if I'm getting my pictures taken, I never know what to do with my hands or my face. So just having someone
Shake 'em out.
like tell me what to. If I'm just sitting there shaking, like just take photos. I'm like, oh, just get it candid. But it's impossible to do if you know that you're getting your photo taken. So I don't know. Honestly, I would pay someone just to tell me how to stand and like where to look and what to do with my hands. To get my pictures taken, I would pay
You should
extra
have
for
said that. I'm a model as well as a photographer. I could have.
I actually did ask you. You did. You told me a few things. Yeah.
Okay.
You're jumping out.
Told her what was up.
Yeah. Thank you. I needed you. Thank you, Luna. You helped me so much.
I mean, I did this thing with some of my friends, and I kind of called it JC Nickel, like getting your pictures taken at JC Penney's. And I had so many lesbian friends wanting photo shoots. So I don't even know what I'm doing, and I was just using my phone. But you can make a killing doing this, I think. Show up to these, what are they, holiday?
Just, I don't know, markets. Yeah,
The
there's different
markets.
ones, yeah.
It's the art markets out
Yeah.
there, folks, in Denver. Okay. Tell me a little bit about the toy drive that you did. That was for a punk scene in Longmont, right?
Yep, I would honestly credit most of that to Jacob of Monkey Paw.
Okay, so tell me about that. I don't know who that is.
He's the singer of the band Monkey Paw as well as the drummer, and it was his idea. He also grabbed all the toys and brought them down to Denver to a charity of his choosing.
I love this.
It was a combination of both of our efforts to corral a crowd that more than filled the venue.
Wow.
That's-
Okay. Yes.
No, that's amazing. Sorry. Took a second to find that button.
That's amazing. So did he just come to you and was like, I want to do a toy drive. I want to have this show. Let's make it work.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. And then where was that at?
That was at Bizarre Electronics Repair, which is my day job.
Nice. Okay. Well, let me know when you're going to have another one of those. And then Brooke and I need to get our tickets to LunaFest. Once again, June 14th through the 21st.
There is a clothing drive on March 13th.
Oh, okay.
Bizarre.
Okay. So there's a clothing drive March 13th at Bizarre Electronics in Longmont.
And it's also Bizarre's first anniversary.
Ooh, okay.
There will
That's
be a
awesome.
food truck and vendors and a couple of punk bands.
And do we need to get tickets to this, or do we just show up and pay there?
Tickets are $12 or $5 with a clothing article, and you can donate as much as you would like. It all goes to the bands.
I love this. You know, you have great ideas.
Need to clean out my closet. So
I do too. I have some things that you could have.
So what do you mean? The clothing goes to the bands, and then
The clothing goes to those in need.
okay, that makes sense.
Nice. Okay.
Time to clean out the closets.
I'm cleaning out my
The skeletons
closet.
out. I know. Immediately thought of Eminem. Like, please, someone sing this song.
So tell me what you do at your day job.
I fix TVs, computers, cell phones, you name it. If it plugs into a wall or takes batteries, chances are we can fix it.
Okay, so you're a techie. You know what's going on. You know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great. You're a good person to know in that sense because I don't really know much about electronics, and you kind of helped us put this together today, this morning.
I swear I feel like a boomer sometimes. I'm like, gosh.
Check your camera over there.
Oh, storage is full.
Oh, we're going to have to delete that so we can make room.
All right, well, no more coming from that. Speaking of tech issues.
Speaking of not knowing anything.
Storage is a bit full there.
Speaking of tech issues.
I blame Jen.
Yeah.
And not knowing anything about electronics. Right here.
We still love you.
Oh, thanks. Well, we are actually in Doghouse Music Studios. I want to give a shout out to Doghouse Music Studios. Give a shout out to Kenny and Liz and Krista, who helped set us up today.
Thank you so much, Krista.
And then where did we go get coffee? Let's give a shout out to them too.
Fox Dog.
Fox Dog in Erie. We went and got some coffee over there. What a great, cute little place. Go check that out. There were a few things that you wanted to bring awareness to in the sense of charity or donations. And you were talking about Rock for the People. Tell me about that.
That is Doghouse's own foundation.
Nice.
And they're bringing events. They're bringing all kinds of things to the community that we need desperately.
Great. So is this... I looked it up a little bit. It looks like it's, they're... Is it like kind of like teaching like certain things?
Yeah, they have internships.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. So they have internships. What else do they have going on?
Events is their biggest thing that I'm a fan of.
Okay, so they're doing events.
They're giving more opportunities to local musicians.
Great. Okay. So donate to Rock for the People. We will be putting that link on our social media, and you can click on it and donate there. And then I personally would love if people would donate to Lunar Lux Fest, which is LunaFest. And I will be posting that link on our sites because Luna's doing all this single-handedly by themselves. And I just want to bring the support from the community.
I love those buttons.
Well, you have tuned in to Hot Pot Potty Podcast with Brooke Holman. I'm Jen Tatro. We had Luna Rose Wolf with us today. Check us out. Find us, follow us on all our social sites. This podcast was created for women in the music industry. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.